Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. For anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Chi, and in today's video, in case you missed it, Palia gave us a huge update that included ranching and included the new housing system that's called the Alchemist housing. For anybody that doesn't know, they did post some details about it in our charts. So if you go into the home page and then go to home lines, it does kind of talk about the housing, how it works. So it looks like you've built your first home line building. Home lines are a modular set of buildings that can have a variety of attachments to design your dream home. Various home line items can be adorned to the front, sides, and roof of home line buildings to put your own spin on the home's design. Home lines can have multiple stories. Open the H menu and place a home line building on top of another one to stack them and create a multiple story house. If you're looking for access to upper stories, you can purchase a staircase at the city hall. So it's been very confusing and how it all works and where the accessories are and whatnot. So in this video, I'm just going to touch base on how to buy them, what the materials are, exactly what's the difference between all the accessories, how they work, and then I'll show you guys some examples. But if you've gotten this far and you have not liked and subscribed, I would really appreciate it to help me grow the channel. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into Kilima Village. So wherever you are, just go ahead and run right into Kilima, straight through these gates, and go ahead and go straight to City Hall. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go into City Hall, where the register is that Kenyatta normally hangs out at. And you can find this. It is going to be in the center of town in Kilima Village. So right where it says Kilima Village, you're going to go into that building right here. And you're going to go straight ahead to the register. Click on the register, and then you're going to scroll down. If this is your first time buying these pieces, you're going to have to buy Cottage A first, then Cottage B, then the base room, and then you can also buy the stairs. So I went ahead and bought all three. And then you're going to head back home. And once you buy A and B, you won't be able to purchase the extras that I have right here until it's fully built. And then these pieces will come with the house. I'm hoping in the future that the accessories will come separate. But for now, you do have to buy A and B in order to get all of these pieces. Okay, so once you're back home, you'll have to go into your housing menu. On PC, it's H. On consoles, I'm pretty sure it is the left stick you have to push in. However you get into your home area, you're gonna have to go in and you're gonna have to go ahead and place down all of them. Don't worry about the placements for now because you can always move them, but go ahead and put them down so you can go ahead and get them built and running. Once you have the resources, they only take a minute to build. I believe that there is a glitch right now, so do not leave your plot until they are fully built. So I believe it does take 150 ancient wood planks, so it is a lot. 20 white stone slab, and then 15 glass panes. Go ahead and hit confirm, and then it'll take just a minute. Oh, wait, how did that just happen? Okay, apparently mine glitched and it did not take the full minute, but that's okay. And then as you can see, you now have these pieces on here and you can just pick them up. So just go ahead and go around and pick up each piece because you'll be able to move them later. So we're going to pick up all these pieces. You can even pick up that window up there. I might have to go on the inside for that. This window. And then it should kind of look like this. What's beautiful now is that you can go in here and you can now change. You can also pick up these greens. But you can go in and you can change it. So you can go into your roofing options and you can make it a flat roof. So if you wanted it to look like this, you can make it a flat roof. If you wanted to make it a normal roof, and then you can also change it to where there's a door so we can walk in, and now you have a door that leads to the outside. Or you can go in and change it and you can make it completely open. I know this is something that people were able to glitch before, but now you don't have to glitch it anymore. You can just make it open. And then you can do this on all sides. So you can do it on this side, this side you can even make open as well. So if you don't want a front door, the only problem is it doesn't have stairs. So if you don't make the front a front door, you won't have any stairs that lead in. Okay, so now that all of my rooms are built, I went ahead and just picked them all up. And what that's going to do is it's going to put all of your accessories into your inventory. So the accessories that you should have if you bought all three of those buildings is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 types of windows. So you're going to have the Alchemist window 3, the Alchemist window 1, Alchemist window 4, Alchemist window 2, and then the Alchemist rooftop window. Then you're going to have 4 different types of roof accessories. So you're going to have the Alchemist room connector, you're going to have the Alchemist room trim 2, Alchemist room trim roof trim 1, and then Alchemist room trim 3. And then you're going to get 5 different types. So we're not going to include the stairs here, but you're going to get 5 different types of like miscellaneous. So you're going to get a chimney, you're going to get some twisted columns, you're going to get ivies, and you're going to get 3 types of ivies. Now you won't get this many. It just depends on how many you buy. So each connector piece comes with either the cottage A or cottage B. So the more buildings you buy, the more of these you will get. I also went ahead and added some rocks, a staircase, and some trees and some bushes to my inventory just to kind of bring the build to life. So let me go ahead and just place all of the houses that I have. So I have technically 7 base houses in my inventory because I bought multiple different cottage A's and B's and bases and then took all of the accessories off of them. So once you take the accessories off, they will be called base rooms in your inventory because it's just the base. It doesn't have the accessories that come with A or B, so it doesn't count it as that anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a couple of different ways to put these builds together. So if you want to have a house with like a rooftop or like a terrace, I'm going to go ahead and just place one like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make this one, I'm going to put that one as a flat wall, and then I'm going to make the top of it a flat roof. So now it has a flat roof. I'm going to go ahead and take this piece, and we want a door to be able to get out there to our flat roof. So I'm going to go ahead and make that a door on this side. I'm going to go ahead over here and open that up so I can see that. And then what you're going to want to do is, in order for you to be able, so if I go in here right now as is, see how there's not an opening to the roof, so I can't get to that rooftop space. You're going to want to go into it and click on this new button right here. It's on the bottom left. Click on that, and then you're going to open up that piece. So now when we go in here, you can see our door is there and it's open up. You do have to kind of play around with the stairs a little bit. This is not going to look perfect, but I'm just going to place these right here right now just so I can show you guys an example of how to get up here. So this is what it looks like once you're up here. The first thing I would do is, once you're happy with your setup, don't play with any of your accessories until you're happy with your setup. If you want to add more pieces, if you want to go ahead and add this piece to make this bigger. For me, I like smaller house builds, but if you like bigger houses, please go ahead and make it as big as you want to. But you could make it like this. I think I'm going to actually stick with this. I really like the idea of doing it like this. So on both sides, so you have a roof, and then a flat roof. So what we're going to do first is I'm going to go around and place the roof accessories and make this look more finished before I do windows or anything else. So for the flat top roofs, I personally think that the Alchemist room trim number 2 looks the best. It just makes this piece look more done. So I'm going to go all the way on the corners and add these pieces. But you're free to do anything that you want to. I just think the other pieces are just a bit too big and deserve to go on like a bigger like second story. I do have this one. I think on the back piece, I really like the curved ones to go up really high. And then I like those to be like on my main piece. I'm also going to put one right here for my front. So I really like that one. If you like a more modern look, it'll let me pull it off. There we go. This roof trim is just much smaller and it makes it look more modern. But I'm gonna go with this one. Sometimes you do have to jump and place it just right. There we go. That's roof trim 1. I'm gonna go with roof trim... What is this one called? This one's called, I think, 3. Yeah, that's roof trim 3. So then I'm going to go to this side because there is this smaller like window one. So this piece honestly could be considered a roof or a window, but this one is called the Alchemist rooftop window. I'm going to go ahead and place that one right there just to give this side like a little bit more of a detail to it. And then I'm going to go ahead and add this piece. Oh wait, that's a rooftop piece. I'm going to go ahead and add this roof to this side, and then this piece to the back of it. So it just looks very weird because it looks very bare and flat. That's why you want these pieces. And then I'm going to add this last piece I have to the end. So I kind of like that. That looks very cute now. Now these pieces are, if you wanted, I believe you could technically take off this piece and then add this to make it look more of like a rooftop. I'm trying to think of what you could add this to. Maybe I need to go up the stairs to place that one. It's like a hideaway corner. I'm not really sure what you use that for. Oh. Wait. Let me open this so I can see this all the way. Oh no, if I make it flat, it'll go away. But I kind of like that. I did not realize that. So if that's what you want... Oh, and then you could add a window. Now that I'm thinking about it, you could... Oh, you cannot add a window to that. Okay, so just think about that. If you add that piece... You will not be able to add a window to that. Okay. So I think I'm really happy with how this turns out. I kind of want to add another piece right there. I think that's really cute. So now let's go ahead and do our windows. So I would start with the front. I would figure out what... Oh, wait. Let me go add this piece back that I took off. I would go ahead and decide what windows you want... Oh, you know, these people are asking me to hop servers. Let me go ahead and hop to a different server. If you were playing Palia, by the way, and you see people that are like, oh, does anybody mind hopping servers? Just click on a friend or exit out of the game just really quickly. There are only 30 people that can be fit in a server, so I like to try to be nice when I can. Okay. Easy peasy. I hopped servers really quick. Okay, we're back. Okay, so I would go ahead and do the windows. So we're gonna go to my window slots. I think in the front part, I love to do these windows. And a little tip, when you go to place these windows, they will be facing the same way. And that bothers a lot of people. If this bothers you, what you can do is you can go on the inside, place this window on the inside, try to line it up with the other one. I think that's pretty close. Maybe we move it over just a little bit more. And then when you go to the outside, they will now be flipped. So they will not look identical anymore, which I think is really cool. I'm glad that they did that. I also just realized that one's a little bit higher, so I do have to go on the inside and move it down just a tad. Hopefully that is good. Okay, that's almost perfect. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. So I like that a lot. You can also put windows up here. I think I'm gonna add this big, beautiful window up there. My only complaint is that they're not see-through. The light doesn't shine through, but that's okay. You know what? I'm just happy that we got anything, especially customizable windows and everything. And then I'm gonna go around the outside. I'm gonna do one big window there, one big window there, and then I'm gonna match it on this side. So one big window, and then I'm gonna take these baby windows. So the ones that I just placed were called the window 1. Now I'm placing window 4 right here. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. One thing you'll learn about me is that I'm very symmetrical in a lot of my builds. I just like it to look very nice. All right, and then I'm gonna take this window and put this on this side. I kind of want to line it up with that. Oh, do I line it up with that? No, I think I'm gonna just leave it right there. Okay, so same thing in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and place a big window. Big window. Big window. Now on the top, I'm gonna place these. I wonder if, oh yeah, I can fit up there. I love adding those square ones just to the top. It just makes it look really, really nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place that one right there. And then I have 6 of these. I think these are windows 2. Yes, window 2s. I'm gonna go ahead and place, boom. Like I said, if it bothers you, don't be scared to go inside and adjust those. And then I'm actually gonna add 1, 2, 3 there. Now don't feel like you have to use all of your windows unless it's something that you really like to do. I'm gonna go ahead and just keep the windows as I have them. So all around. Okay, so we have windows all where we want them. I wonder if I could add a window right up there. Oh wait, I can add them. We just learned something together. I can actually add them right here. Love that. That's beautiful. Okay. If I had more, I would add more. Okay, and then last is the building accessories. So these are really, really cool. So the twisted columns, I personally like to add these just to the corners. Oh, and you can stick them anywhere you want on their plot, which I must have accidentally did earlier. So I'm gonna stick these on all of the corners. And then I have an idea. I think I actually want to, yeah, I'm gonna put these up here. I think it just really makes it come together like that. So let's keep going. One right here. One right here. One right here. I think I might add one right there if it'll let me. Yes. And then one on this side on the roof. Not that it really makes that much of a difference up there because you don't really look up there too much, but in our hearts is all that matters. All right. And then we have some ivy, which I'm really, really excited about. And a chimney. If you guys didn't know, I've always wanted ivy in this game, so it makes me very happy. So for this one, I think I'm gonna actually go upstairs and jump on the roof to apply these because sometimes it can be a little wonky. So I'm gonna add some ivy right here. Hello. Like I said, it can be a little wonky. I think it also depends. Yeah, here we go. Wait, so the difference between... I think Ivy 3 goes on the walls and Ivy 1 goes onto the roofs. And then I'm not sure about Ivy 2. Okay, wait, Ivy... This Ivy as well. Which one is this one? So Ivy 2 and Ivy 1, I believe, go on the walls, while Ivy 3 goes on the... I'm sorry, Ivy 1 and 2 goes on the roof. Ivy 3 goes on the walls, I believe. Or maybe this one just dangles. Let me see. Looks like this one just dangles. Ooh, yes. Oh, I really love that. I actually want to apply that there and make it look like a really long one. That is beautiful. And then this wall to me looks very bare. I really wish I could add that right there. I wonder if I could add... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let me turn it. Kind of want it to go against this window. And then can I flip it? Oh my gosh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I love this. I'm so in love with this. Okay. All right, let's go back onto the roof. So if you have like a part of your house that kind of looks bare and you're like, how do I spice this up? Just add some ivy to it. And it'll look great. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I'll be able to... Oh, wait, that's kind of cute. I like that a lot. And then I'm gonna add... Oh, this is another, like, wall piece. You can also put this on the floor, I just learned. You know what? I think I'm gonna add this right here. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. Okay. So now we look like we have this beautiful, majestic house. Oh, we still have a chimney. Let's go back up. Put a chimney. We'll put it right here. Actually, I really want to put it right here. No, wait, let's put it on this side. You do have to flip it the right way. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that so much. Okay, so there we have it. And then you can decorate it how you want to. You can move around your stairs on the inside. This is just a nice little base model. If this bothers you, by the way, you can go in here and make the flooring closed, and the stairs will create an opening that you need. So I could do this technically. Let me see. Let's say you want your stairs to be like that. There you go. So see how it changed? Or if you want it to be like this. So see how that's... So you can change it, but it gets kind of wonky if you have a door right here. So just play around with it until you get it right. But this is an example number 1. Okay, so example number 2 of something you could do with your house. This one I'm gonna also make a pretty small one. So I'm gonna go ahead and just place 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So we'll do almost kind of like the one we had before. I'm gonna go ahead and place... I'm gonna do a second story on this one. Okay, so this is what we have. Obviously, we don't need as many doors, so let's go ahead and turn off all of our doors and make these walls flat. And then what I want to do with this one is I want to show you guys how to do a... Oh, wait, did I... Wait. Oh, wait, I don't think these ones are touching. Okay, sorry, that was being a little wonky and let me change the door. So what I did is I went ahead and made the back one a second. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys how to do a kind of porch. So what you want to do is I'm going to make this room right here the porch. So I'm going to go ahead and change the outside walls to open. So you can see these are all open. I'm going to go ahead and make that one a door. So now when you load in, it looks like you have a little door on the side or like a little porch. And I think it looks really cute because a lot of people tried to like glitch these before, but now you don't have to. And the more I look at it, I kind of want to put it on this side. I don't know if it's going to stay. I kind of want it to be hidden. Okay, it did not stay, so we'll go back in and change it. And really, you only have to change the 2. Okay. So now it looks like we have a porch back here. So on the front side, it looks like a normal house, you know? I am going to go ahead and make this a flat top. And then I'm also going to... I wonder if I can change... I can't change the roofing. What about if I turn it? Can you turn these? Rotate. Oh, you can turn them. Okay, so if you want the roof to get turned, that's how you can do that. Okay, so now what I want to try to do with you guys is I want to see if I can... Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I see how that works. Just learn it together. Okay, so let me go inside. I gotta make all these rooms open. 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 Oh, wait, that leads to our porch. Open. I'm gonna open up this piece. Okay, I need to open up this bottom one. Wait. No, I need to open up this one. Wait, that one is open. Okay, this is right. This is right. Okay. And then... So the only thing is, if you want to get to that top piece that I just built, you are going to have to kind of make a stairs around the back. So how you can do that is you can use planks, you can use shelving, you could use your chest, but you won't be able to get to that top piece unless you kind of make a makeshift kind of stairs. But same thing, we're going to go in with our roof accessories. I'm going to go ahead and organize everything. It's much easier to do this when everything is kind of organized based on what you need. So put all of your windows together and then all your roofing pieces together. That way you can kind of play around with them. Okay, so all my roofing pieces are right here. I'm gonna go ahead and see what we like. I think I'm gonna make this one a little bit more modern. Oh, wait. I wonder how the ivy would look here. I know I'm going out of realm. I'm going out of my normal. If it will let me put ivy here. Maybe it won't. I was kind of hoping it would. Oh, I could put it... Well, it's saying I should be able to put it there. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do the roof. We're going to do 2 of the modern roofs. And then on this side, I'm going to do that kind of curved one. Just go, it kind of matches the porch a little bit. Same thing across the back. Curved roof. It does look a little bit silly. I might not stick with that. Let's see. Let's see after everything's done if we can get that to look a little bit better. All right, so your column pieces. Don't forget you can kind of add these also, like to the middle pieces if you want to, like that. I actually might stick with that. Looks kind of neat. That does look a little wonky. I might not keep that. Okay, and then our windows. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did before with these windows. I'm gonna go on the inside. Hopefully that looks good. It's a little bit higher, but I'll leave it. I'll leave it. Ooh, wait, I forgot about this piece. I wish I could put that up there. You know what? I think I'm actually gonna make that a roof. I have an idea now. I want to put this piece up there. Yeah, I love that. That looks beautiful. Okay, I like that a lot. Window. Window. Small window up there. Small window right there. Window. I do want to make these symmetrical, so we're just gonna do that. And then same thing here. I'm gonna add window. Window. Alright, we'll leave that. And then... Oh wait, I just realized there's a piece missing right here. Let's do that. Okay, that looks amazing. I wonder if it would look better. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Same thing here. So these small ones... Yeah, that looks really good now. So this one's called the Roof Trim 2. Oh, this is gonna make the porch look so much better. I love that. Okay, let me get rid of this tree. Let me move it. And then I believe you can put windows. Yes, you can. You can put them up there. So I'm gonna add a big one up there. You know what? I'm gonna add these two. That looks kind of silly. I kind of like the way it looks. But don't be scared to mix and match the windows and see what you like. You never know until you try it, what you come up with, and you're like, ooh, I really love that. Okay, you cannot add a window up there, but you can add one right there. Okay. Okay, I like it. Okay, so now that I have the outside done, let me go ahead and add a chimney. So my little porch, so same thing, you'll have to add like a little makeshift staircase, whether it's a chest, a table, a coffee table, whatever you want to use, but you'll have to do that. I am gonna go ahead and add a window right there, and then a small one on this side. I was hoping you'd be able to use the stairs out. Well, that's interesting. All right, that's how you can make a secret little attic. Oh, and then I forget. Let me add another one of these pieces. I just think it looks better if you go all the way up the house with those pieces. So if you have a second story, it just makes the end look less like incomplete. I don't think you can add that with the roof, but that's okay. I think this looks good. All right, I love it. Okay, now ivy time. I'm gonna go ahead and add ivy to this side. Since there's no roof or no windows on that side, then I'm gonna see if I can add windows to this side. I think I said windows, but I meant ivy. All right, any more ivy spots? I'm gonna put some on the roof because I love it. I really wanted to put ivy right there, but I don't think I can get up there. Let's see if we can add it to this side. I could add it up there. Does that look funny sticking up? Just a tad, but we'll ignore it. We'll pretend like it's not there. Oh, and I love that hanging from right here. That's beautiful. And maybe one more over here if it'll let me. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. And then a chimney. I'll put my chimney on this side. I love it. I I love it. So now this is what she looks like. So this is our second example of what a house could look like. Okay, so for my third and final example, I'm going to show you guys an example of how to make a big functional house. So let's say you like the harvest house, but you don't necessarily love how the harvest house is built and how the second story is built. So I'm going to show you guys how to kind of make a big, beautiful house. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the front, and then we're going to add 3 to the back, and then we're going to add 3 to the top to make this like a very big mansion looking house almost. Now obviously we don't need this many. I think I need to take these off, make these like that first, and then put these on the top. So let me take out these doors because we only need 1 door into our house. But then you have to go in and you have to make sure these are all open. Same thing with these, make sure these are all open so you can get to them from all corners. I think I'm gonna make it, wait, I do need to take this one open. Okay, so now you have that room over there, you have that room over there. Where are my stairs? Let's go ahead and put my stairs. I think I want to do like that. So you come up, and now that I have that, let's see what happens if I turn this off. So I should be able to go up and have lots of space. Yeah, okay. Now we'll go ahead and turn the floor off to make it functional. Okay, perfect. So now you have this big, like big area for your houses. And then let's go ahead and... now I'm thinking about it though. I gotta turn off... okay, I have to pick that back down because I have to turn off these. So that is the only annoying part, is that you do have to take the pieces off in order to make the rooms more functional. Okay, here we go. So you have like kitchen over there, living room over there, and then you go upstairs. Oh, they closed off again. That's okay. We can open them back up. Actually, we might do this. Yeah. Well, the only problem with that is with the stairs now. Well, unless that doesn't really bother you, that is a little bit of room right here. Or if you don't really care about where the stairs go necessarily, you could do this. And that way you have a little bit of a hallway right here. I kind of like that more actually. So you have a room and a room. And then let's go ahead and get started on the outside. So we have all these beautiful pieces. Don't forget to organize your inventory. Make it go in the sections, you know, the windows. So we have our roof pieces first. Let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and use these pieces. Actually, let me see this piece. I think what I might do is put those pieces over here because I have exactly 2 of those. So add that piece right there. And then we have these finishing touches. I actually am thinking about making this piece a flat piece. Yeah, I kind of like that. All right, so let's go around the outside. I'm gonna put this piece on the outside, up top. Same thing with this one. It's being kind of funky. There we go. Sometimes you just have to play around with them a little bit. I'm gonna add... oh, I'm missing a piece. I'm gonna add that to the roof. I'm gonna add this one just like that. And then just like this on this side. Okay, I like that. And then just to make this look not... just make it look, you know, semi-complete. So little piece, and the little piece. And then I do have one more little piece, so I think I'm gonna put it on that side. I really wish I had one more of those pieces. Okay, I might steal this one. I'd rather the sides match than this piece have a match. I have to go into this point of view. Take this piece off. If it'll let me. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay. Because I would rather the front match than the back. We can always make the back look cuter. Okay, yeah, I like how that looks now. Okay, awesome. Now our windows. I'm gonna have both sides match. So boom, boom. And then boom, boom. And then we're gonna do these ones. Right in the center. One more up there. And then we are gonna do these babies. We're gonna do 1, 2, 3. Same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Boom. Run to the other side. This one's gonna be boom, boom. And don't forget, you can change up the wallpaper. You can add in accessories as you want. There's literally endless possibilities. So if you're like, my walls look so bare, don't be scared to go in and change them and add stuff to them. Change your wallpaper. Make it exactly how you want to. There are endless possibilities. Since I am making a mansion and I don't exactly have that many windows, my back is gonna look a little bit bare, but I'll be able to add way more later. You could add shelves, literally so many things you could add. And then don't forget about our pieces. We're gonna go all the way up on both sides. I'm gonna go ahead and add my ivy while I'm over here too. I'm gonna add it on that side and on this side. We do have this, and this could really add it to like both sides. You can put it right in the center. I think that looks beautiful from the front. All right, and then let's go ahead and add boom. Like I said, sometimes it is a little bit wonky, so you do have to play around with it a little bit. I think I'm gonna add them right here too. And then a chimney. Never forget about our chimney. We love it. All right, so here we have our little mansion. And we used up a decent amount of pieces for it. If you have more like materials, more money, and you want to buy not necessarily more rooms to add on, but if you want more accessories, you can buy more of the cottage A or the cottage B, and it will give you more windows. So that way you have more to work with. Now I'm gonna go offline for a moment and kind of decorate a little bit just to show you guys what the ending could look like, and then I'll be right back. All right, I am back, and all I did was add in a couple accessories, a couple of plushies, a couple of trees, and I really think the outside of this house looks really, really great now. And voila, there we have it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video was helpful and educational for you. If you have any other questions, please do not be afraid to ask me questions in the comments, and I will answer to the best of my ability. If you guys enjoy a live setting, if you want to come catch plushies or watch me decorate, hang out, do all kinds of stuff, have any questions, I am always live Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday on Twitch. I would love to have you. I will go ahead and post the links to all of my socials so you can find me in other places. I also wanted to say thank you guys so much for 1.2K followers on YouTube. I am now officially a YouTube partner as well, so thank you so much for letting this happen to me. We do have memberships, but right now I'm not quite sure how it works, so please don't feel obligated to become a member or anything. I'm gonna start hopefully doing some really fun things with the members over on the YouTube fam, so thank you guys so much for supporting me as always, and I love you, and I hope that you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe to help me grow, and I'll see you on the next one.